Hey, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I need to make sure that our angel boy's face is being shown because oh, that's not it. Dude, where is our angel boy? Coleton. There we go.
Coleton.
Coleton. Hey guys. Welcome to Divine and Conquer Sacred World. This is a 5th edition game based on the Pathfinder Inner Seas, using the Great Hall Pantheon, a little bit of Tal'Dorei, Innistrad, Ravnica, and some Age of Maya, all wrapped into one beautiful, glorious campaign. If, as per usual, if you don't know what that is, then who gives a heck? Because it's all about the game. It's all about the stories. It's all about what we're gonna do. That's such a beautiful art. I love it. So before we go into our normal announcements, I guess we'll open up to brand new something that dropped in our merch store. You guys want to talk about that for a second as I get the image and load it up over here?
Yeah, I'm going to drop the link in chat for anybody that is interested. So today, because I can and I am that person, I made a new t-shirt for us for Sacred World, and it is featuring our newest party member, Addy, who is just a spore boy.
I need to make sure that this isn't covering everything. Oh, it's just too big.
Look at that! You put it up on the thing. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So you can go check it out on our TeePublic store. Our link is down below right now because it is a new item, and also because TeePublic is doing a t-shirt sale. You can get the t-shirt for $13 right now. It is on sale. So think about doing that, supporting us in everything that we do. That every little bit is appreciated. And also, if who doesn't want to have a nice little sport boy to sport around?
What was that?
That was a beautiful boy. I put the t-shirt in my Jeremiah folder. You know the one, Jeremiah. But yeah, look at this beautiful spore boy. Look at him dancing.
He's so cute. I actually ordered mine already.
Yeah, and you have very limited amount of time. I don't know how many more hours. But yeah, for the next couple of hours, maybe there. So it's like $13 for a t-shirt. So like.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna be through the weekend, from what I can tell.
Yeah. With shipping, it's less than $20.
Yep.
Support us. Get an awesome shirt for.
You can get it as a coffee mug. You can get it as a sticker. You can get it as a poster. You can get it as a face mask.
You can get it as a hoodie.
Coffee mug.
Get it as a hoodie. Yes.
I need to get it as a.
I need a DNC hoodie.
DNC hoodie. Let's go.
Coffee mugs.
It never gets cold enough for hoodies.
Texas gets one day of cold, and then
or flags.
Yeah.
Or flags. Look at them flags.
I'm sorry, Alistair, but there's coffee in here and not tea.
It's okay.
Wait, how does Alistair feel about tea? We'll discuss that later.
He appreciates.
Okay.
Addie's the one that has the problem with the coffee. He doesn't like bean juice.
Bean juice.
You mean he hates my soy latte? My bean juice with some more bean juice? So merch info is down below. Vic is dropping link in chat. Support art, because art is beautiful. Beautiful arts. Also, speaking of supporting artists, our friends Talon and Claw, which make amazing dice trays and dice vaults, DM screens. They have t-shirts and spell slot holders, a whole bunch of amazing things. They're, I believe, to the end of the month, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. They have the
Vault for the Cure?
Yes, thank you. I was thinking pink, beautiful vault for the cure, which is supporting breast cancer, correct?
Yes.
Yes, cool.
So they have a chosen breast cancer foundation that they donate to. So proceeds for that will be going to there.
Which we have some players in the DNC family who that's personally affected their lives. So that's amazing that they're doing that.
Actually, I need to buy one.
It's really cool. It's an amazing, beautiful color. Pink.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Counts dice vault. That's what the word I was looking for. It's a great dice vault, and it's pretty looking too.
Yeah.
But it also supports a good cause. So
yeah,
it's great.
I got
yes, please. News announcements, please.
The lady I call my boss, Dawn Greenfield Ireland, has just completed her 4th erotic novel of Twisted about shapeshifters.
Oh,
and I'm now editing that for her as we speak.
Oh my!
Dang.
Excited. That's amazing. that reminds me of things, but that's not for here or now. I'll discuss them later. Any other announcements before we get into intros? That's a doggo.
If you're part of the Alistair patron, you got a special piece of lore updated today through your patron account.
What?
I actually haven't read it, but I saw it.
You should go read it. It has what should we call it, Len?
Lore. Lore.
It's some lore.
Okay, all right. You guys sound a little shady about that.
I guess it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be lore. It's something going on in the background while all of this other stuff is happening.
Which may or may not.
So lore.
Lore, yeah.
Okay.
Which may or may not be important later on.
Okay.
But yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
Hold on, I gotta fix this.
No. Little plug there. But all right. Anything else?
Because Jess is not here, I guess I'll just do it. Be kind to each other.
Yes.
Yes. Our the world is chaotic. Please love one another. If we're not all a bunch of huggy boys here, I don't know what we are. So let's do that intro, and then let's roll that footage in a second. Hi guys, I'm Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master for tonight. To my right, it is our waifu. Let's see you, Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah.
Rognarv, full metal. I had to
Just that switch.
Move my mic first.
Okay.
Move mic away.
Rognarv, full metal, a dwarven artificer battlesmith with Bram on my side at all times. Golden scorpion, very beautiful. 4 legs. Don't judge.
Hey, no king shames here. And we have a angel boy. Who are you playing?
Hello. My name is Coleton. I will be playing Ariell, the Angel Paladin of Palor.
Yeah. And we got a barb boy. Who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Vic, and I'm going to be playing Wes, the human barbarian warlock.
Yes. And we have Faja. Who are you playing? Oh, Dickie, do you hear us?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's Dickie. I'm playing Oleg the Hunted. Interesting fact, I'm loading up on caffeine so I can stay awake tonight.
Nice. You could have told me it was beer, and I'm like, oh, yep, that looks like it. It's some Guinness or something.
I'm like, that looks like a really nice stout. What's up?
Tabby, who are you playing?
Salutations, everyone. I am Tabatha. I will be playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric. No fun fact about Cole, but fun fact about me. I got a board dice.
There's so many dice.
Roll damage.
Our resident dice goblin.
Fun fact, we counted it last night. She has 20 dice. And still counting.
Plus a D100.
Plus a golf.
Oh, yeah, the golf balls D100s. I love them. And last but not least, Lynn, who are you playing?
Hi, I am playing Adipocere, the half-elf Circle of Spores Druid. And look at this cool glowy dice I have now.
Oh,
You
wow.
can't see it, but it glows. It's
Is
cool.
it glowing?
That's all right.
Yeah, I have a set now that glows in the dark, and they're green, and it's amazing.
All right, well, let's roll that intro, shall we? Almost on time. Hey guys,
We already have an advantage for Ariell.
Ariel has an advantage.
Yay!
That's awesome. Yeah. Hey guys, don't forget we do have rewards, so give our players advantage. They might need it today. What? I'm not saying anything.
What?
So,
Well, maybe.
let's. Well, that wasn't a book that fell. That shouldn't have fallen. Let's recap what happened last time. the Elysian Vagabonds and our Vagabonds and our
just bag of bean.
And our babysitter.
Hey, I'm honorary bag of bean. Thank you.
There you go. So Wes and Addie had a we can call it a heart-to-heart out of Whitestone in the middle of the woods. Noticing what path to take, what should they do with the thing inside of West. Noting and discussing why he wants to take on everyone's pain. Why does he feel that that's something that he must do? Before noting that there was a large flux of insects roaming through, which might be something that you guys notice later on in the episode. You guys got paid your 275 platinum, given a few potions, a few swords, a few crossbows, if you guys so wish to have taken. You guys discussed the possibility of there being lycanthropes throughout the woods, learning that most of the animals in the forest are pretty much not there. Fought some dire trolls, killed one of them, and two of them might be after you. You still have 2 keeps to try to recover, and hopefully get some. As you guys are doing that and distracting the herd of Storm, Whitestone will be doing its own thing, trying to get back a couple of their own roads so supplies can go into the city so they don't starve, because that's kind of sucky. So, as I totally hit the microphone, apologies everybody. Let's get back to those to them woods.
To them
Talon
Claw woods.
The Talon Claw woods.
Let's you were cooking it.
Yes. So, I'm going to put it back in the map we were before where everything fell. Excuse me as I'm trying to move. We have way too many maps. I swear to our Lord. You know what? Fine. We'll stay on that one because this is yes, this is the outskirts of everything.
I swear to Paylord.
Swear to Paylord. So you guys are technically not that far away from the Grimlock Keep. You are around this area within the mountains. As you guys just left, one dire troll came back from the banishment that Cole cast it, as one fell to the bottom of this 60-70 foot fall onto some water. And noting that after they die, if not killed the proper way, they come back. And unlike zombies, they come back strong and fast. So, let's throw in some battle music, just in case. We're there. I'm going to make this a skill challenge in comparison to them trying to track you.
Oh,
so,
God.
With that, I need, who's gonna go first? I need, what are you guys doing currently to run through the forest and try to evade these trolls?
Real quick question.
Yes.
I could have sworn last time I was on my deathbed.
You were healed. Brom healed you for 8, I believe? Yeah.
Brom healed. Brom healed you with Archangel.
Yeah, do you remember how much it was?
Not completely, but I have more hit points than I had at that time, correct?
Yeah, so you should have, how much HP?
43?
Yeah, I believe Brom healed you and somebody else healed you.
Cole did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so I went up to 43.
Okay, then you're at 43.
Right.
Okay, Cole, you had your first finger up, and then we'll get to
For the skill challenge, Cole was gonna roll religion.
Okay, describe how this is gonna help.
Religion and a means to basically praying to Farlagon and helping find the quickest path the best path to take to get away from the troll.
I have a thing to do.
Yes, Rog.
Cole, I don't know what this is. Maybe Arcana check or whatever. But because since Cole is light enough, I'm gonna tell him to ride on Brom while she prays. So we're moving.
Okay, no problem. Cole, roll me a religion. Sure, I'll go with that one.
And also,
and the way how we're doing this is you're beating them tracking you. So for every single one that you guys roll, I'm rolling a counter.
Okay, that was actually pretty low. That was a dirty 20.
Okay, I'm so sorry. That is a 25. As you're grabbing your medallion and praying on which road to take, and you see the party being split as they're going in different directions. Brom is kind of looking at you as Rognarv is running in another location, and you see that eventually they start kind of tracking down where to go, following west, but the scatter was completely distorted as you prayed on which road to take, and you could swear that Farlagon is leading you one way, but the path is leading you another. Well, the group is leading you another. As you see one troll just run as these 7 arms and limbs are starting to grab branches and twigs and just running in your direction as fast as they can. They're actually quite fast. They can catch up to west, but they're pretty far behind. As at this moment, you see 3 heads start barking at each other before one of the trolls leans over and comes out of the cliff. Yes, Addie.
I was gonna out of trace.
What? Sorry?
I was gonna cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, you can cast Pass Without a Trace.
I don't know how much good that'll do now that they know where we are.
As long as you guys are within 30 feet of Addie, you get plus into your stealth. What's the second skill that we're doing?
I can do nature.
Sure, roll me nature.
Okay. Let me get this back.
You have 1 success for the trolls at the moment.
You got a 17.
17. You just beat it by... They rolled a 16 on theirs.
Woo!
As, you're looking at where to go, and being quite familiar with these mountains in this range over here, you start noting probably the best way to lose them was to start going in a more dangerous route. As you guys kind of grab on West and push him onto different directions, since he's usually the front end of everything, and take a trail leading downwards with a couple of jumps here and there, some spills from a couple of you, but you're able to get some distance from these trolls. As you all see as the 2 trolls meet up and they start communicating with each other, speaking in giant, as they're looking for you guys, and as something just flew off into the distance, one of the few birds that you've seen in this whole entire encounter, and that sets them off running in a general direction where you guys are at. So you're tied 1-1. The first one to get 4 successes.
okay.
We'll see what happens. Who's next?
I have a thing that I want to perception. Perception meaning by like trying to look like where is a good way to kind of like hide out, to run in a direction so that we're covered, so that the trolls can't see us. Kind of like that.
All right,
Yes.
Jeremiah. Roll perception.
Roll perception.
As you're not on
advantage on
Brom.
perception because
You're not on Brom at the moment. Cole is.
No.
So you're doing your best to like, and
Yeah.
you're actually noticing that sometimes being low on the ground gives you some good eyesight.
Yes. God. So, okay, I have that. I have advantage. I rolled that one and an 18. I have to take the 18 plus 6.
They have
So that
advantage
is
as well,
24.
and I rolled a
Hopefully.
natural 1 and a 13 with their advantage.
Oh, I have a 24.
So, as you look towards where Wes is going, and Wes, you have no idea. Addie's telling you to go one way, and then Rognarv was like, that way! And you're like, oh, fuck, okay! And you start running, and everyone starts piling.
Fucking anxious.
As you hear these trolls just screaming and grunting as they're running towards y'all. If anyone turns back, you see one of the bigger trolls actually grabs one of the tinier arms, rips it out of his body before the body starts regenerating, and just starts eating its own limb.
Oh my god. Auto cannibalism.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing something, but after that, probably not.
As I believe Addie was a one, or Cole, to just general knowledge of a curse that plagues all trolls.
Oh, that was Addy.
Okay,
Yeah, he got that one.
So you guys can discuss that later. But all right, I need another skill. So it's 1 to 2.
Oleg, athletics.
Athletics. Roll me athletics.
Plus 9. 25.
Okay, good, because they got a 22.
Hi.
Oh my
As
gosh,
you
that's a high
see,
roll.
yeah, no, they're rolling pretty good at the moment. So that's 1 to 3. You guys are doing pretty good. As Oleg starts seeing the path that Wes is going through, and you see him kind of take the lead, just jumping over boulders, kind of doing hurdles around here, looking at them as like a sigh for them to catch up. Then you start running again, and some of you start imitating what he's doing, and he's leading a good path on where you guys need to go. All right, this might be a good thing for y'all. One more, if you succeed, you lost them, as they're pretty far behind, and the only reason you know they're still chasing you is just their yelling. All right, who has potentially the last skill challenge?
Okay, I'll take that. I'm gonna use survival in a means of making sure that we don't get lost as we're trying to run away,
okay,
but also like making sure we stay on
path.
Yeah.
All right, man, gotta beat this number.
Uh-oh.
18.
That's a 12.
Hi.
Yeah. So, as you start running, and as you see Oleg leaps over a ledge and kind of like points to it, as you noticing that the stone underneath it is very, very thin. As you all start taking note of that, Ariell easily gliding over with his wings, Rognarv with Brom just kind of jumping on the wall a little bit. Addy's, we'll say that your meld with stone is still active since it's been technically not even that long. You kind of glide through. Coleton, someone grabs his arm, making sure he doesn't fall off. As you see the trolls coming by, and Wes, you get that immediately like, oh, they're not that clever. As you guys kind of wait a little bit and make it look as though this is the only path, as the trolls step on that stone that is just not holding support, as they just fall down the mountain cliff in a complete different direction from where you guys are going, as you have successfully evaded these trolls. So you do not have to fight them again.
Goody.
Just letting you know, they probably recovered almost the full HP that they were at. Oh. That's not the right one. This is it. So.
Almost faint. Like.
You guys avoided the trolls. Running out of breath for probably everybody except West and Oleg. Ariell barely. Like, you're noticing, oh, that was quite a bit of a workout. Everyone else kind of panting here and there. Since the last skill challenge was Wes, I'll say that you kind of look above, and you are one of the tallest ones here. Probably, I don't know if Oleg's taller than you, but you're still probably one of the tallest ones. As you look over and off on some of the brush of the top side of some of the forest, you see what looks to be a broken down brown brick building, and you're like, that's our destination.
Mending.
Mend the building. Yeah,
We're going to Grimlock Keep, right?
Yes, that is the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking that Stronghold.
I call
Not
them
yet.
keeps interchangeably, but the stronghold would be the second location that you guys need to track. So, with y'all's success, I will also go ahead and say that you nature lovers can pretty much judge a good maybe 3 days, with Wes maybe 2 days if you need to stop and rest, just because of the time of day that it is. So probably within 2 days you should reach there. If you really want to push it, you can reach there in a day and a half.
Okay.
So within these next 2 days, is there anything, or day and a half if you want to push it up to the group, is there anything specific that you guys want to do?
Yes.
Does anybody need heals?
If we're getting like
You guys can do a short rest for sure right now if you want
we're
to.
doing short rest or long rest, like
Yeah, you can do a short rest right now if you want to.
Let's go for a short rest. We want to get there as quickly as we can.
Aw.
I'll say that as Wes, you have a new mess kit and start firing up some delicious. What are you cooking for everybody?
Let's see. I'm gonna make what food that I would have purchased.
Because they
Is this
recover.
mess kit new? Have I seen this before?
No, this
I
is
just
brand
bought it,
new.
bro.
This is brand new.
I bought it, and I also bought chef's tools. So I am like really fancy now with my cooking.
Oh.
Ariell just walks up behind West and looks down at it and kind of does the classic, doggy like head tilt.
Oh,
It's kind of watching as West prepares the food.
I'm probably gonna like do like a really simple like pan fried like kind of easy bread to make. You just put the water in the oil and you just put it on a hot pan, and I'll probably serve that with like some like what produce I would have carried on me. So like something simple like carrots.
yeah,
and celery.
Rognarv and Bram is like basically like if this is like the fire, let's say this is like the fire, Rognarv and Bram are like right there, like just like sitting like that. Just intently watching the cooking because he's intrigued by it, like the science of it or something.
Yeah.
Alchemy!
The bread. You're making bread, you said, right?
Yeah, I'm
Bread
making
is
myself,
alchemy.
like skillet bread.
He's very intrigued by it because it's food wise and not mechanical wise alchemy.
And probably
per
some like
se.
potatoes just to give it like that filling, those filling carbs that we all burned off.
For a short rest, how many points do we get?
It depends on how many hit die you want to use. So you are level 11, so you have 11 hit die. You're a fighter, so you have 11 d10s. Every time you roll, you can add your Constitution modifier. You should. You have to add it. And then at the long rest, you'll recover half of what you've used. So, Wes,
Yes.
since your team is eating from your cooking, what benefits do they get?
All right. So as per short rest, you can cook special food provided you have ingredients and cooking utensils, which I have. You can prepare enough of this food for a number of equal to 4 plus my proficiency bonus. So I can make up to 7 meals if I want,
Perfect.
which would be enough for everyone.
Yeah.
And let's see. At the end of the short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends 1 or more hit die to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8 hit.
So anybody that is rolling hit die, roll a d8 at that
With
for
it?
free. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, yay.
We hear you. You're still on audio, Dickie.
I mean, I know. I'm just wondering.
Okay.
I thought it froze on my screen and I
Yeah.
didn't hear anything. I said, not again. The internet went out again.
Okay. So if you missed it, because of West's new chef feat, you can roll 1d8 for free since you are eating his food, essentially
Okay.
for recovering.
For your hit die, basically, like you roll your hit die and a d8.
1d8, not per.
1d8. Oh no, not per.
1d8.
I rolled 4 of my 10-sided dice, pick up
Okay.
29 extra points.
Okay.
And the 8-sided dice is a 6, so I picked up. So I'm at
This-
78 points.
This meal is hitting you guys exactly what you need. That protein, a little bit of that nice carbs in there, hints of that maybe sugars. I don't know. Bread has sugars. I have no idea. I know
Depends on the
McDonald's
bread,
bread
but
has sugar. I
Depends.
have no idea.
Wait, what kind of protein? What kind of protein are you making?
I'm using probably the dried meats that we have from like rations, basically. It's
It's fine.
easy stuff that will keep well, basically.
Yeah, Rognarv is talking to Bram. It's fine. It's dried meat. It's not as heavy
You see,
and
Brum
more
just
calorie as the other one.
looks over at the fire, points to it, and looks back, and sits right where next to Rognarv. Almost like a cat, kind of just like looking down at your glass that you were drinking, and you're like, "What are you about to do?" And then the cat just retreats.
Cole's gonna take a bite of the food and just sit there, and it's just melt and just smiles.
Like, see, it's healthy food. All carbs and all protein. It's healthy.
I mean, it's probably what you guys really need right now.
Yeah.
So, As the day progresses and you guys continue marching forth, anything specific that you guys are doing?
Rognarv is slumped on Brahms like, I think I ate too much.
As nightfall hits, you guys find a location that you could camp. You find a good little pond. You actually, quite easily, probably Addy would have been the first one to notice, followed by Wes and Oleg, that the pond is quite healthy with fish. Like, there's a good amount of them in here. You could rest, or you could push forward. It's up to the group.
I mean, I'm down for resting. I don't know about you.
Yeah, if we
Yeah.
rest though.
What time
maybe
is it?
making it
The sun's setting.
Okay. Maybe we should just spend the night, rest up, and continue tomorrow.
I don't think a fire's a good idea though.
I mean, if you all need need to rest
You may-
longer than like an hour, then
I'll just
If
kind
we
of
had
speak up
bread
and
made, then we had that fire.
But that was during the day. I think
yeah,
Cole's
I was
saying
just trying to
for nightfall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
just
take
speak up
hard
and
duty.
say to
Okay.
Cole, can you do that thing again with the barrier, magical barrier?
What, non-detection?
Yes.
Or no,
magic circle.
I can, but Cole's just gonna kind of look over at West because West was the one that was awake during the time that happened. I don't think it's good. I have better a chance of catch on detection on everybody, more so than.
I mean, just cast it on those that want it.
Yes. Do what you think would be best.
I think I'll be safe. As he's shaking his hand. He's going like this and he forgot that it was invisible. The
And
ring,
okay.
the ring that he's wearing is invisible. Or like he's just going like this, showing it off. The invisible ring he's wearing.
Oh my god.
Roll with your hand.
Oh yeah. Nothing. It hurts a little bit. Bram, kiss it.
From
Well,
just you see the metal hand
Dunk.
kind of pushes it out a little bit, like you're it doesn't hurt, but it's a little bit of like okay, no stay.
All better. Thank you.
he's gonna expend 3 spell slots to go up to Addy, Oleg,
Okay.
and Wes, and he's gonna just throw.
Excuse me. Did I ask?
Throw the diamond dust on.
As diamond
Did I
glitter
ask?
gets thrown on all 3 of you, and as Cole is throwing this and then casting a spell and chanting a little mutter with arcane flare, it goes on you for a second before it just disappears.
Happy
Can I wash this off?
I'm gonna take like some loose dirt and just throw it back at Cole. How do you like that?
Look, you
Get!
Okay.
Addie's just like, Wes, perhaps we should use some salt.
And then he'll also look over at Ariell and just kind of
No,
hold up
I-
another batch, just like, do you want some?
No, I need my salt. Salt's important. Makes the food taste good.
Sure.
After we get settled in,
Mhm.
about what time would it be? It's already dark, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so I'll say that because of the time frame and where you guys are pretty far up north into the world, I'll say probably closer to like 7:20 or so at night. And you still have a little bit of light here and there, but it's pretty much all gone. Most of y'all with dark vision that has kicked in for sure.
Dust.
Okay. I would go to West and I would ask West, would you like to try to meditate again?
I mean, we can try. Yeah, we could see if that works. I tried the past couple times and nothing stuck. So yeah, sure.
And I will get everything ready and prepared and try to meditate.
All right.
I'll let Addy and Cole know too. Be like, hey, I'm gonna try to do the thing if you want in on it.
Cole looking over to Addy.
Are you sure you want to do that? You want to do that?
I just kind of glare at Addy.
Look, it hasn't worked the last 2 times, and so I just want to see if it'll happen.
But
wait a minute, let me get this straight. It hasn't worked yet you still want to try.
Well, it's worked before. It's just the last 2 times I've been having some performance issues.
3rd time's the charm.
Addy's just gonna put his hand on his shoulder as he's getting ready to yeet up a tree and sleep up there. He's just gonna be like,
okay.
He's just gonna say, remember, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do.
Okay. I'm just gonna go and sit down to do the meditating.
All right. So Ariell, how do you prepare the meditation circle?
Probably just like find a quiet spot by the river or lake. I mean, just kind of, I don't know, clean off my hands, like maybe spritz some like holy water on West and myself, and
Excuse
then
me.
Sit back and.
What is it with people throwing shit in my face?
And start meditating and kind of like keep like open an eye and check to make sure West is meditating as well.
You see that he also kind of was like looking at you, and then
That
that like nervousness.
pissed off because it's like you could have fucking asked. Fine, Jesus.
As,
I'm gonna stand 30 feet away from West and
Okay.
glare.
Sure. As you guys
What was that
put
for?
yourselves.
Sorry, I forgot about. Sorry. Flash of Genius when he rolls.
Okay, sure.
That's what I say. I'm
Like-
30 feet away. Glare.
Okay.
As
interesting.
for some reason, Wes, as you kind of like were opening your eyes and fine, you kind of open your eyes again and you see Rognarv like glaring at you, and then he looks like he's also in a meditative pose, just like, and you're like, oh, all right, I should really concentrate. Like everybody is throwing all their good jujus at you. Literally, Rognarv is gonna give you bonuses to this, and you're like, all right. There's no pressure, no anxiety at all.
No pressure. Nobody's fucking staring at me. It's fine.
As you guys sit down, you hear the wind blow through the trees. You hear the of fishes kind of jumping up from the pond. Starts relieving some of that tension. Some thoughts here and there of the encounters you had before of the battle with the dire trolls. Everything that you've seen starts melting. You start noticing, Wes, that your muscle starts getting untense. Ariell is breathing a little bit heavier than usual as you start getting in that rhythm with him. And as you both start breathing in syncly, exhaling syncly, letting all 5 layers of your lungs fill up before the next exhale. Extremely calm as you can be. All right. Since you're getting all this help, Wes, roll me a wisdom with advantage, and Flash of Genius gives you a +4.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. That's a 21.
Okay.
Uh-oh. What did we just do?
Ready.
Did I help or did I not help?
The 9 hells.
God.
Was the Flash of Genius genius or not? We'll find out.
I don't fucking know, man.
The DM is smiling, so
DM is smiling. It's too late.
Switching maps.
God.
Theater of the mind.
God.
We are entering Theater of the Mind. As, yeah, well,
Some nice calming music.
That's not calming. This is.
As West, you and Ariell breathe in syncly, start meditating, you feel your bodies leaving you. And for a second, you feel yourself drop. And Ariell, from the last meditation, you know that a physical contact with Wet must be met. So as you going to grab his hands, in that instant, you both feel like you guys are falling, like stone, through and falling and falling. You hear words and you hear sounds around you, but it's pitch black. See nothing. Even dark vision has no aid here. As then you start hearing screams throughout. People fighting and dying. Yells, horrific. As Wes, you notice a wing touch your hand. What do you do?
I grab it.
Ariell, you feel a strong pinch onto your wing. You hear the owl of Ariell next to you. But
Shit,
again,
sorry.
nothing, pitch black.
I guess try to open my eyes if I don't know if they're open or not.
You kind of test it out, like just pull on them. No, they're open. You just
shit. Now what?
let's see. As you hear footsteps running towards you in a little beam of light. As Wes, you see a child run up to you and grab your hand.
Okay.
And it's a very small four-horned tiefling boy with hooves, lacerations on him, broken nose, black eye. Grabs your hand. Come, I'll show you. I'll show you where they keep the chains.
Okay.
I need both of you guys to roll me perception.
Not sketchy at all.
Buddy, what happened?
As there is about a maybe 15-foot, 20-foot ring of light emanating around.
That's the natural 20 for 25.
Okay, so yeah, you see it for sure.
12.
Wes, you don't notice this as you're so concerned about this child.
I'm like, what happened?
And you're just like, you're kind of in bear mode right now, Totem, as just like tense, and you kind of notice that as you're grabbing his hand, your fist was clenched as you keep hearing screams, horrific battle screams. You hear tearing, you hear swords cutting through people, just yelling as Ariell,
Like that.
you notice that the light is definitely emitting off of this child.
Yeah.
And the child's feet are completely destroyed. As you notice that, thank God you guys have boots because y'all are walking on obsidian. This very translucent black glass, this volcanic sharp rock, as the child is barefoot, just running. And he tugs on you. Come faster. I need both of you guys to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
18.
Okay, that's a pass.
Wisdom is a +1. That is a 16.
16, you both pass. As these screams
that's way
start
higher.
resonating in like both of you, since you're within the light, you kind of see that you were either nodding off or one of you was about to faint as these everything, the chaos that's happening around, outside of the light, is trying to affect you. And now you both see this. The outside, you see kind of sharp edges trying to get close, but the light that the child naturally is bringing keeps them at bay. And there's these shadow with horrific eyes and teeth and this flesh that just keeps on molding. And it's just this grotesque, pure, bodily anger just goes. And as soon as the light hits, you see that it makes no noise, but you see kind of the teeth shatter, the eye starts to boil and kind of run off as it keeps moving towards this kid. As he kind of grabs you, West, pulls you down with an unbelievable amount of strength. As Ariell, you see West gets pulled down, and this child whispers in your ear, "Don't let the chains get you. If they do, they won't let go."
Okay.
I need you both to roll me another wisdom saving throw.
$21.
Okay, that's a pass.
15.
Good. You both pass.
Okay.
As you guys are running through the glass, and now, Wes, you notice what's happening. And you know that this kid is just being impaled and scarred, and his feet are raw and bloody. As you guys reach a point, and you see these massive, massive chains going off as far as the eye can see, going up further than what you can see, and holds in a building. Looking further down. So I'll show you what you see.
There's a map.
There's a map. As you guys are about maybe 100 feet or so up on these mountainside, as these chains are holding on to this one building, this one island, and multiple of the chains holding up the mountain itself and everything that's around. Barely any illumination going throughout some of these stones, and they're flickering these reds and hues of green and sometimes purples here. As you see, the boy grabs you, and both Ariell and Wes see as the child is speaking, the voice is changing to a more feminine tone, and there you go. Okay. As the voice keeps changing to a more feminine tone, and you start seeing the face change to what two of the horns completely disappear, and small little imprints of horns just from the forehead go up, like a completely different person. As the little boy says, "Mom told me," and then it switches to a female voice, and you get the impression this is maybe the mother. "When you let the darkness in, it won't let you go." And then you hear screams and a tidal wave of just flames appear. Before you are all back to the campsite. And Vagabonds, you don't know what's happening, but there's definitely something weird, because in the vicinity for where West and Ariell are, all you guys hear is people screaming, yet they're completely still and quiet before they both just naturally open their eyes.
There was yelling, and then when they opened their eyes, it disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Did Addy hear that as well?
Everybody heard that. That's not you two.
Oh yeah. How long did that was their meditation, and then this happened?
Because of how successful they were on it, I'll say about 40 minutes.
Okay, so it wasn't really that long. When they open their eyes, Rognarv is still kind of there glaring. But scared now. It's like, what happened? Like, was the yelling like really loud, or
It was faint, but it's weird.
it looks like it was
It
like
was
so
faint
like
in
far away?
distance, but
Okay.
centralized on them.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Okay,
closer you
okay.
got to them, the more you heard it. But it felt like from them it was echoing away, miles away.
Okay.
What happened?
What happened?
I'm just gonna open up my eyes, West's hands in mine, and I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Do you still have any doubts of what we discussed the other night?"
Wes is crying. Not looking at Ariell, just looking at nothing in particular, as he's just kind of like getting these tears in his eyes, and he looks very scared. As he doesn't remove his hands, but he just I don't know.
Stand up and kind of hold West's hands and stand him up as well, and just bring him in for a hug and whisper and say, "I will walk through this beside you."
West will not say anything, but he'll just hug Ariell back.
Find me if you need to speak with me about anything else. And I'm going to kind of break off and go find Cole and just kind of talk
Cole's standing
to
there
Cole.
watching, looking very concerned because hearing the screams.
Yeah, with West, basically, like with West like tearing up, and then they were doing the hug thing. I'm gonna look at the hug thing. I'm gonna look at Brum immediately, like Brum, and then just go like that, and then Brum just goes to kind of West, lowers her like little by a little bit, and then raises her like front leg and just tilts. Just she's trying to be cute.
Aww.
Oh,
Mission successful.
Brom on the head.
Oleg there.
Yeah, Oleg's. Yeah, you guys are there.
Oleg's looking at him with unsympathetic eyes, rolls his eyes and shakes his head, and shrugs. Whatever.
it's just another Tuesday.
Yeah, Cole's gonna look at Ariell just what? We heard screaming.
It's darkness that I told you about. Inside West, we saw someone. A small child. Badly beaten. And scarred. Who led us to a place. A tower of sorts, a castle on rock being suspended by chains. And the last thing that this child said to West and myself before we came back was, when you let the darkness in, it won't let you go.
Cole just looks at sir.
Do I, so like my readings and all this other stuff, do I recognize the place that I saw from like a description, a written description of anything, maybe? Like anything kind of like, be like, oh, that sounds familiar, or looks familiar, or I feel like I might have seen this somewhere in a book.
Roll me religion.
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing, just by what Ariell's describing.
From the description, roll me with disadvantage.
Religion? Disadvantage?
Mm-hmm. Ariell, what did you get?
Natural 20!
Good lord.
All
Okay,
right.
but That's funny because same, but I have to roll disadvantage.
Yeah. Sorry. And Tabby's like, another nat 20, bitch.
No.
Another one.
Another one.
24.
24, okay. I mean, pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
26?
7.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The religious boy.
I'll go with Cole first, since Ariell, you'll know that plus.
Ooh.
That's it. Cole.
Some notes.
There is a book that you might have read, and then you have never found it again. You saw it at that library, you know, that section that your mom forbids you to go to in Absalom. And then once you read it and kind of like hid it so no one else can find it, so you can come back in, because you can't check it out, but you can come back and read it when no one's looking. It disappeared, and you've never found it again. The chains reaching far beyond what you can see reminds you of a story you read of this beast, this entity that stretches from side to side. This entity so enormous that all that you see, it's it. That's the only thing that it reminds you of, just something that's so beyond that, like, it's all the sides that you see, it's everywhere. Those chains kind of remind you of that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's as far as you know. As Ariell, one of Wes's first visions was apparently him and wings and armor fighting a great large beast that stretches from side to side, made out of teeth and eyes and flesh. So that brings into mind that this castle, it doesn't look like a castle, it looks like a prison. What do you keep present in there, locked away within some angry tiefling, within some angry man? Other things that pop into your head, you have no idea, but these pop into your head. Come up with the conclusion as you will. There's 9 Lords of Hell. They were 10. One's missing currently. As another tear falls from West's cheek. What do you guys do?
Fetal position, rocking back and forth.
Wes is just gonna sit under a tree and just...
This is way above my pay grade.
As, because of how high your religions rolled, I think as both Ariell and Cole look at each other, almost with what are you thinking? And like you're both like, what's going on in your head? You both get this thought. If whatever Wes is dealing with is infernal, hellish, I mean, everything that you guys keep reading and finding hints to the 9 hells. Yet your book that you have in your possession, Ariell, recites information here and there. You guys have seen the cult of Lamash to kind of have a lot of precedent in the material world, and a lot of entities of high power have noted it. The Mashu is a queen demon. Leave you with that. As I need all of you guys to roll in perception.
I have so many questions now.
Addie gets an advantage on this one.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Okay, cool.
14.
Cole getting ready to go into like knowledge cleric mode, just starting to like
Big,
spit like
big
ideas just back and forth.
Because of my shield advantage, I rolled a nat 20 and a nat 1. So nat 20, 26 total.
Nice.
12 for Oleg.
Okay. 26. Ariell, what did you get?
I think my streak has run out. I rolled a 12.
12, okay. West?
14.
Addie.
28.
Alright.
Damn.
Oh man, she's gonna try.
Yeah, I got a 19 plus.
Addie,
You
you
squirrel.
see it you smelt something before all of you see these eyes. Except for Oleg, Wes, and Ariell. So Addie, you smell that hint of that fruity, spiced earth, that tobacco smell again.
Mm.
And you start looking throughout the woods, and far off, you three see these large eyes with slit eyes. You hear a hollow, deep, lung-filled.
Oh hell no!
God.
Oh shit.
Hell no!
Before Cole and Rognarv see this large grin of sharp teeth. The eyes disappear and then the teeth disappear.
Oh, there you go. Like this?
Maybe a little bit more organized than those teeth. Unfortunately, this one would brush their teeth versus I'm sure this will not.
So are we in Sacred World or are we in the underworld? Cheshire Cat.
So you,
As West cries.
Addie, you still smell that
Ariell
faint
ponders.
tobacco?
That's only Eddie is the one smelling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He'll hop down from his tree and very quietly kind of walk over there.
You see a very ornate, beautifully crafted wooden and ivory pipe with still lit tobacco in it. Just left there.
Oh God. Let's play with his food first.
He'll just kind of softly call out and be like, "Who's there?"
Hear nothing.
I'm gonna look at
Can you roll survival to see if you can track him?
Sure.
Or nature? I don't know which one you want to do.
Survival. Survival would be
Yeah,
Survival?
I was gonna kind of do that because it disappears. That's what I was gonna do.
I'll say that you can see Addie picking something up, and now you're like, what is that smell? Rognarv will probably hit your palate first, like, that's some really nice tobacco. God, that's some expensive shit. And then Cole, you're like, what is that? Oh, that's tobacco.
He got a 19 plus 8 again. Good
Okay.
God.
As you look and you search
27,
throughout, you see footprints large. Whatever this thing is has large paws. because of how high your roll is, Addy, these have been your...
Oh no, he smiled.
Oh god.
Because of the location you've been, the only thing that you can relate these paws to is... This is the largest bobcat you've ever seen in your life. And you don't find a trace anywhere. The only way that this person, entity, thing could have escaped is through magical means. Because they straight up vanished. They didn't disappear invisibly. They vanished. You could have tracked some trails if they disappeared. There would still been imprints. There would still have been some markings on the trees. I mean, this thing has large claws. Like anything. It just disappeared.
Weird.
Cole's gonna go over to Addy and
at this point, you all hear echoing throughout the winds, odd, faint hyena chuckling. Not wolves, hyenas. Every time you hear a wolf, it's a hyena now.
Okay.
Ariell was just like pacing back and forth, like, okay, so if this happened to this, and then let's go over here. And, okay, so how does this even work? If this is here, and then the person's missing, and then this is, and then he hears that, and he's just like, you just kind of look around, like, what was that? Oh, does anyone else hear that?
That wasn't a wolf, I know that much.
No.
I'd like to try something stupid.
Uh-oh. Did you really?
You're amongst the right company for this. Go for it.
What are you doing?
Well, first I want to see if Addy can try to mimic the hyena cackling.
Oh my
Because
God.
of your circle, this is gonna be funny to me. There is a very good circle that you could have taken to 100% mimic that sound, but you're a different circle. So roll me
He
nature.
knows druids that can do it. He's like, it's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not hard to imitate Rocco.
Roll me
Yeah,
as
for sure.
As you're currently hearing, if the hyena sounding was from Yay, in the path that you're going, you hear this thunder, just hard, no clouds, no lightning, but the sound of thunder hitting the air from over here.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Wes don't like that.
Is that familiar to me? Because
You've heard it before.
I've done something like that.
It does not sound like a thunderclap. It's smaller and more roaring than just booming and it's too long. What did you get on your nature?
Nature. Okay, that's what I was waiting for.
Sorry if I didn't say apologies.
Cool. He got a 14.
Helen, how do hyenas sound like?
I'm not mimicking that.
As you see as the hyena noise hits, you guys see Ad just and it kind of just like leaves. Yeah, it was not very pretty.
Just goes into a coughing fit.
I'm very confused.
Hyena walks into a bar.
Wes kind of like gets a little bit over his crying fit and just like looks around like, is there a fucking goat dying somewhere?
Well, no, because this is me, Tabatha, thinking. Coleton, you weren't here last time. Cole did commune, and It's like, well, considering the fact that you mentioned your whole Null Priestess to the Queen, that may be the reason why you're hearing all those hyena cacklings.
Great.
Oh, Cole asked the question of if I remember.
Mm-hmm. What was it?
I'm trying to remember what I wrote.
Something.
Like,
is the Null Priestess involved?
Yeah, is the Null Priestess involved with the whole thing?
It was yes.
And it was yes.
Great. Yeah.
So she's responsible for these attacks and taking of this stronghold.
I'm just gonna look at everyone else. Should we keep moving, or should we continue to rest here for the night?
It's up to you. It's up to everyone. I don't care either way.
I mean, I have got detection by put up for a few. If you want me to go through and put up a magic circle, I can do too.
So I guess it's nighttime. Let's just take watch.
I'll take
Very
first.
well.
All right.
Go to sleep.
If
No.
Ariell's gonna stay up, Cole will stay up too.
So I'm
Just so they can sit there and shoot theories back and forth with each other.
taking first watch. Everyone go to bed.
I'll take.
I will stay up.
We're going to do session of 3 watches. If we're doing watches, since everybody has, in a different point in time, have said that they will do. Who's doing first watch? If you're doing first watch, roll me perception.
Let's do first watch.
If Ivy's gonna do it with West, then I guess I'll just take a rest.
Okay.
How many people are on watch?
At the moment, it's just West. Who wants to help West?
West and Addy, I believe.
Oh, and West, Addy, and Oleg. Okay, no problem. Well, both 3 of you guys roll
Roll
a perception.
perception.
Mm-hmm.
Make that 11.
11. Okay.
16.
16.
18.
18.
As I do, I'm gonna pull out Trixie just to have an animal as a pet.
What is Trixie's?
Shark. I'm waiting for that shark to conjure a land.
She is an axe beak. Big old chocobo.
Big old chicken with a stone beak comes out. And, feathers. She weighs quite a bit, actually. It's she's probably about as hefty as a donkey or so.
Oh gosh.
Lapdog is what you say.
Yeah, she's a lapdog, exactly. As Oleg, you're staying up with them. The night's quite uneventful. The cackling of the hyenas settles down.
I have some flavor to add to this.
Okay. Yeah.
To this tonight,
the
if you don't mind.
kind of leaves a bit. Addy, you will see something, but what are you doing first?
So he's listening, because does the hyena cackling like go on and off every now and then?
It does, but by the time, like after, I'll say that at the second hour mark of y'all's watch, it goes away.
Okay. Well, the first entire hour he is reciting bad jokes and trying to time it to the cackling of the laughter.
Please do tell. What is a bad joke that you say?
What?
What is a bad joke that you say? Do tell.
God, I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. I don't know any bad jokes off the top of my head.
Think of one.
As Addy's been.
Yeah, bad puns.
Okay.
Pretty much.
As
He's a fun guy.
doing this.
He's a fun guy. Wes, this is a great crowd. You should try.
And then he's like,
Do I like catch on to this?
if you're not fully asleep, sure you'll see this. Are you doing anything specific, Ariell?
Judging silently.
I think I'll like be talking to Cole and then just kind of overhearing that, and I'm trying to, kind of branch out a bit here.
Oh my.
So I will. Trying to think. I will just kind of look over to Addy and say, "What do angels say when they get to heaven?" Oh, hello there. I'll just kind of turn back over, like straight face, and I'll just kind of turn back over to Cole, and I'll continue our conversation.
As the night progresses,
not even
nothing,
like beating, like missing a beat there, just like
nothing uneventful really happened except for Addy. If you're 18, jokes being passed here and there, writing your routine for the next open mic night stand, open mic.
Forest open mic night.
Forest open mic night. You don't see anything. But you are a druid. You have been in the woods.
Once or twice.
Well, at least once. You hear slight brushing just in soft paw being pressed on grass in a very rhythmic pattern, uniformed, moving and pacing in a semicircle around y'all's campsite. And it just reminds you of like hunting patterns. It never approaches. You don't get the feeling that it's going to approach. But there is something in the woods.
I'll approach it first. Don't have me, bro.
As you start moving into the woods, Oleg and Wes see Addy just stand up and just walk into the woods. Do you say anything or do anything? All right, there you go. He says nothing, just walks into the woods.
Okay.
And
I guess just doing druid shit.
You hear just as whatever that was scatters. And whatever it is really fast.
I was gonna say because Cole would lean over and be like, "Hey guys."
What?
Shit, I just forgot it.
You've just forgot it?
Shut up.
Okay. I have a good one, but I'm gonna wait for Addy to come back.
Oh, that's right. Addy ran off. Never mind.
Yeah,
hold on.
Hold on. Wes just gonna put his hand on Cole's face, just like, yeah, hold on a sec.
Oh my god.
Addy's doing something.
So Addy, whatever this thing was, it scattered into the woods.
Or in the trees.
Unlike the first large grin-filled thing that disappeared, this ran off.
I'm just gonna kind of stiffen up a bit and be like, yeah, that's right. He's gonna go back.
So the second Addy gets back, Cole's gonna be like, "So I got one. What do you give to a sick lemon?"
What?
Lemonade.
Damn you! You stole my joke.
I just says that, like looking curiously, like, huh?
So after this
You
watch
Cole
passes,
get all mad and just
Pout. Stomp away.
yeah.
who's doing second watch?
I'll do the second
I'll
one.
look over.
Okay.
I'll look over to Addy.
Ian Brum.
Say, I don't understand why would a lemon need first aid?
Even plants get sick. And he just nods and it's like, yes.
Ariell is visibly confused.
Ariell visibly confused. As
bad, fuck
Brom
this.
and Rognarv take second watch. Roll me perception.
For both of us?
Yep.
Okay, Brum rolled. Okay. Brum is 19, mine is 21.
Okay. You're pretty certain that, unfortunately, the next couple hours go by completely uneventful.
If anybody is still kind of awake, Rognarv is doing the same thing, but the hyenas are not laughing anymore, so...
He's just making bad puns to Brom.
Do it, and it's just crickets in the background.
I'm just doing the bad jokes and bad puns. Brom is just going like this every time I finish a sentence. But I look, then Rognarv just looks in the background like, I guess no one's laughing.
You see a cicada just land on a stone next to you. And he's a cicada, just very intrigued, just there. You have an audience of a cicada now.
It's like this is like when you're at a sleepover and everybody like can't go to sleep because everybody keeps saying stupid shit to make everyone else laugh.
So every convention that you spend in a hotel room with a bunch of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Why?
Wes is just
Swear to
laying there
God,
for a minute
Jess.
before going to sleep, and he's just like, "Hey, Addie,
What?
Why did the bird fall out of the tree?
Why?
Because it was dead."
Ah, it was dead. Hey, Wes. Hey, Wes.
What?
Why did the bird wake up and fly back in the tree?
Why?
Cause I reanimated its corpse. Ah!
Wes just kind of yeah, all right.
Yeah, don't do that.
As this kid flies off. And
Thank you.
you Rognarv, your watch is pretty much almost over. If there's anything specifically that you wanted to do.
I'm just gonna look at Brum. Do you remember the joke I did about my spine? It was like a week back.
Just, am I awake at this point? Am I awake or am I sleeping?
Yeah, Oleg and Ariell wake up from.
He's sharpening his blade. This kind of
I'm
decide
like-
if he wants to use his blade to slit his own throat.
Just
I'm
contemplating.
like laying down
There's
sleeping.
easier
and you
ways to go.
Ariel's sleeping and you just see his shoulders go like this a couple times, laughing to himself quietly.
As comedy hour continues, I guess. Who is doing the third and final watch of the day?
I
Of the
guess
night.
Cole will and
Okay.
Yeah.
Both of you guys are on perception, please.
How many you? Do it.
Is this everyone?
No, Cole and Ariell. This is the third watch of the night.
Yeah, we're fine.
25.
We're
25?
finally
Okay.
sleeping.
Ah, you turd. 23.
Yeah, you put both of them.
Ariel,
So
language.
close.
It's not a competition, Ariel.
To
Yeah,
Ariel,
that was
it's always
out
a
of
competition.
character.
Yeah.
Who gets the trauma?
As you guys stay up, discussing what you will, trying to ponder, and it's a huge mess of things, and you're trying to understand what is what in this big open world of just bleh that you guys have walked into. There's, other than fish here and there, quite a bit of insects. Uncomfortable amount of insects.
Yeah.
What is the temperature, would you say, like, for the area?
It is quite warm.
That's
Okay.
unpleasant.
I was about to say, I'm like, okay, we're in the mountains. Is it cold? Because
Nope.
if there's insects around and it's
Nope.
cold,
Nope,
that
it's
doesn't make
warm.
any sense.
It's warm. You are in summertime. It's warm.
Is it like a like a
I
Houston
it's
warm, or
not
like
it's
a...
not humid. It's not disgusting
Okay.
Houston weather sometimes. It's like in the high low 80s, I would say.
Yeah, but
It's just kind of just warm.
so cold for Houston. Got it.
As
Yeah,
we're
it is.
chilling out there, taking our watch, I'll relay all the things that I remembered about West's vision, one of West's earlier visions, and the Nine Lords of Hell, and how one of them's missing, and all of that, and just spitball and see if going back and forth with ideas, if Cole might be able to help Ariel come up with something, or vice versa.
So again, just reiterating, DM, you said there were 10 Lords of Hell. One is
10 Lords from Ariel's reading way back. There was originally 10 Lords. One died. It's noted that the 9th took the 10th crown. And so there's 9 Lords of Hell. And apparently one has been missing. One disappeared after the sun took up the mantle for the River Styx.
And I know which one, because I have it in my notes.
So,
yeah. Cole's gonna, I guess spitball back with Ariel.
anything specific that you guys want to discuss? Or are you just bouncing ideas here and there?
Right.
Unless Ariel had anything he wanted
I'll
to.
just say that if memory serves correct, the one Lord of Hell that's missing would be Dispatcher the Iron Duke. The Iron Throne sits empty.
And I guess the question is, how did you come to that, Colin?
Sorry, what?
Cole's asking how he came to that knowledge. Just out of curiosity.
In the library.
Huh?
In the library, through my prayers, through meditation. Many different sources have led me to that belief. And I have a note here, and
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm assuming at this point, since we saw the child in the vision, because I just wrote, after the war, after a child was forced to man the river, Duke disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, because I think I was just kind of writing footnotes. But yes, that's a thing, and I saw a kid. Now things are starting to click together a little bit, and I am not liking where this is going. So as Cole and Ariell talk, Ariell just seems to be getting more and more nervous.
Yeah, Cole's gonna note that. Just be like, what's got you on your toes, angel boy?
I spilled the beans. And see what Cole has to say about that.
Spill the beans, pick them up.
Like, what? You spilled me.
Not the bag of beans, Rognarv. You can go back to sleep.
Cole's just gonna hear that and just...
I know things, alright?
No, he's just gonna pinch the bridge of his nose, just...
So, as the third watch goes uneventful, the sun starts to rise. As you guys get half your hit die back, full HP. For those of you that weren't full HP. Any spell slots that need to be changed, anything of that sort. As the day progresses, after a good breakfast here and there, a pond full of fish, do what you will. We're going to take a break and return in a bit. As that was quite a good meditation session. The Elysian Vagabonds have opened up their own comedy hour. You can watch it every Friday night here at 10 p.m. I don't know. We'll be back in a bit, guys. The Bag of Beans Bar. Yes, exactly. So we'll see you in a quick one.
Hello, it's me, your favorite space pirate, telling you that the game room will be changing its time slot and will now be streaming on Tuesdays only at 1 p.m. Central Time. See you in space.
That's why it's called.
All right, bye guys. We're just
Goodbye,
gonna
we're
leave.
done. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh my god!
It's right there.
Just turn around. Just turn around. That's my wife. They pronounce her name in the appropriate lizard tongue is Dadi.
Daddy?
All right. Oh no, squid! Oh no, gross! Jeremiah, no!
I just come up here.
Nothing wrong with that.
Kawaii desu.
And your face moves are the same as they've always were. I've been staring, I know. Big and beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my.
Because, sometimes friendships require having to give people space, so you don't have to always constantly be breathing down their neck and, having to always be pestering and responding to every little thing. It's almost as if you're individual people that have your own lives.
Stop projecting. It's yours time. I can build this. Hey, Hey, I got 3 Molotovs. I'm ready for war.
Bro, who has time for math at a time like this?
Wes, I need you to stop counting, please.
I gotta go find a Sharpie.
Bye-bye.
This is gonna be like that time I passed out at the football party, except with smiles instead of dicks.
Oh my.
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Run!
Oh my god, yes! Fucking
Run! I don't even know where to run!
Run upstairs! Where are we going?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Is that the front door?
Yeah! Hit it!
Exit! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh, yeah, tickle him there. That's where he. Oh, he likes it. Look, he's blushing. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Stare into his eye, Jeremy. You gotta stare into his eyes. Your face. Run.
Move.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
You done fucked up now, boys.
Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah. I pressed him.
Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah.
Right now, you're gonna lose if you vote for me. I'm not lying to you, Nev. This is 100% me, Jeremiah, not Carabao.
I got something to say.
It's Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah. Neff, if you win, if you win, I swear to God.
Jesus wins.
It's not me!
It's Neff!
Jesus! It's me. She's evil.
God damn it! I thought it was you for real!
Worst enemy!
God damn it!
Houston, and I'm gonna throw Jesus into a fucking air duct.
It was Jesus' fault.
I was just.
How was it my fault?
Sorry. Sorry, I don't like my friend.
Demi Doodle time.
Wait.
Okay.
Action.
Jess, we have this issue where you actually fuck me over during the editing more than actually helping.
I'm so sorry.
Chroma key the dragon.
See, look, I lift the tarp and there's a dragon in me. Nice.
And the producers of this movie, who are incredibly talented in their own right, absolutely decided to just kind of go on their own little fantasy and totally take the imagination component of it that you would have playing the game and make it real.
When there's trouble, if you just come on me, impossible.
We're so out of focus.
Yeah, that's fine. It's anarchy. We're not.
Anarchy!
We're not gonna...
Hey guys, welcome to Come Roll With Us. Come hang out with us. Welcome to our Magic Night stream, where we play Magic.
And probably don't put it on YouTube because we always end up saying stupid shit.
Oh, go away!
Joker, let her go.
It's almost like I keep forgetting to press a button. Hi, welcome back. Jeremiah's internet decided to poop, so he's here somewhere.
He's artificing as fast as he can.
He is artificing as fast as he can. So
he'll need a new computer.
Sends Cole, Ariell, and Rognarv are...
Come back.
Rognarv, you're back.
I came back.
All right. One of you guys give me a number between 1 and 3. I don't care who give 2. All right. So. Okay. Ariell.
No.
Uh-oh.
I gave you a chance.
Make it go away.
Ariell, you wake up with the horrible, horrible nightmare of this hag piercing her claw into you as 5 HP has been drained from your maximum.
I'm gonna fight it. Fight me, stupid hag woman thing.
As the claw embeds into your skin and she just looks at you. You had a chance.
Screw you, lady.
As you wake up to screw you, lady. Oh, God. What was that? So.
I feel like Cole's just sitting there like... You okay?
I think he needs more sleep.
Come get your breakfast.
Some of that bean juice, apparently.
Come get your goddamn breakfast.
You know I don't have to eat, right?
The morning progresses. Unless there's anything specific that you wanted to do, anybody? You're moving on?
Yep.
All right.
I guess while we would be traveling, Cole would... I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like... Just walking next to Ariell and just talking.
Hi.
Okay, it's called bonding, Cole.
I don't know what to call it. But I'm just gonna talk to someone.
Well, that's not what I meant, but...
No.
Fidgeting, that's what he's doing.
Fidgeting.
What type of conversation does one have when they're fidgeting?
No.
Cole? I imagine it'd be like, so, like, 2 hours later. That's what I'm trying to say. And it just doesn't... Stop talking. You know what? I did try to... That's how I imagine Cole speaking to Ariell.
Yeah. I could see
Well, probably starting off just like... Did you need me to at least cast Greater Restoration or something like that? Is it that bad yet?
Keeps walking.
Oh.
Cole's just gonna kind of huff.
Maybe he needs the bean juice.
Maybe some.
And he's just gonna keep kind of like looking down at his feet and just keep walking.
Okay.
And just loud enough for at least Ariell to hear. Is it because I'm a tiefling?
Oh, we're getting there. It's getting spicy. Wes, did you put peppers on the breakfast?
The fish we caught is like, I made it spicy.
Doublekin. Isn't that what everybody calls it?
Spins it around. Okay, hold up.
Now it's even fire.
No.
I didn't even cast my stupendous fire yet.
Be a bitch, just drink your ale.
Ariell will just... The comment frustrates him. I don't really know how else to say it. He just kind of looks back at Cole. Like, kind of giving a look like, did you seriously just ask that?
It's just kind of like the pouting and like just looking off to the side. He's not making eye contact with Ariell.
Oh, we're
going like this.
Child.
Cole is going like this.
What? He's looking like what? Yeah.
It's because I'm tired. You can take that as you will.
Do you want more sleep? Like Rognarv is taking this literally.
Not like that, Rognarv. Thank you, though.
You wanna lay down on Bram? Bram is strong.
No, I'm quite all right, thank you. And I'm just gonna kind of like, as we're walking, my next step, but before my foot hits the ground, it just kind of like into the air, and I'll just slowly fly up. I'm going to get pretty high up, into the air. I'm just gonna kind of soak up the sun and just concentrate and just try to pray.
Okay.
Because nothing's been going quite right for Ariell recently.
Roll me a religion.
That is why he's tired. He needs answers. He needs reassurance. And he's doubting everything at the moment. I want to use my advantage.
Okay. You have advantage?
Well, yeah, you have an advantage.
Yeah.
I've been saving it for a rainy day. Okay, that's a lot better. Religion 7. Okay. 22.
Okay, roll me percentiles.
Can I have advantage on these two?
No,
Let's see what they are.
Cole, come get your damn
That
breakfast.
is a 84.
84. Okay.
Not
As
shabby.
you fly up, get that embrace from the sun. And just feel warm inside, feeling the wind against your feathers. Trying to see if this is anything can be made sense of what's going on. And you just generally feel good. You just generally feel happy. As though
what now?
good and happy.
Oh,
As
that's new.
though something is edging you along, and just feeling as you kind of open your eyes, you see the mountain side, you see large lake returning through, and everything just looks peaceful and good and pure. The colors are brighter. There is a lot to be done. There is a lot of people that still need you to truck along. You do see yourself up there, lonely, in a sense. You see your friends not able to quite understand as they're marching forward in the same path that you are. There is a slight distance between y'all for reasons. But there is, as you kind of look around from a theoretically and physically new perspective, there's a lot of good that you guys can do together. You just keep following along as you see where your path is leading you. And you see what looks like a burnt down farm up ahead.
Oh.
And in the center looks like maybe a scarecrow or something. Just like in the
From
center.
where I'm at in the air, does the farm look like it's just been burned? Like, is it still smoking, or is
Perception, please.
Ha 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 ha. That is a 23.
23.
24.
It's 24. It's a little weird. You see that the further you kind of go up and you start looking, as more like here's my focus, here's my task now. You see that there behind this farm is a beautiful, lavish mansion that it is destroyed and ruined. That looks old.
Sad.
The farmland looks recently burnt.
Does everyone sees it or just Ariell?
Just Ariell, since he's
Okay.
flying up in the air.
But like no active smoke.
No active smoke at the moment. No. You do note that maybe if you keep moving along in an hour or so, you'll probably reach that area.
Okay. Yeah, I'd be flying probably my full speed, and I'll tell them behind me with the sending stone.
Okay.
That there's a farm and a mansion ahead.
It's
and then
with
I'll
Cole.
relay directions.
Yeah, the other standing zone is with Cole right
No,
now.
so Cole hears it.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like. Okay. That. Repeating that to everybody.
As
Or
I say,
just
you guys
farm
are
is
closer
out ahead.
to here than anywhere else.
I'm just scouting ahead, getting a bird's eye view of the farm and the mansion, and seeing if there's any threats or anything.
Should we check that out to make sure nobody's like?
Yeah, this farm thing. This is not the keep, right?
It is not the keep.
This is just like
It's along the way, but it's not the keep.
Yeah, quote unquote. There's a blue quest marker instead of a red. There's a blue one.
Well, if it's on the way, we should check it out. I think. Agreed.
Let's see if there's any survivors at least.
Yeah, like people could be hunkering down in there trying to hide from stormlords.
Okay, so
in a way, it is part of our mission to save their people. In a way.
As you guys continue moving and approaching, a lot sooner than Rognarv?
When we get like closer to it, I'm gonna like kind of stop everybody and like, let's be cautious and try to stay quiet. And I'm gonna go like hold my armor as much as I can so that it stops moving, even though I'm still gonna have this advantage on my stealth roll.
Poor baby.
Hey, Rognarv, I know you like
armor,
to invent
man.
stuff.
But basically, that's me saying Flash of Genius on myself.
Okay.
I know you like to
Huh?
invent stuff, Rognarv. Maybe you should come up with like quiet armor.
It's not in my strength right now. My strength
Can
is
I-
this, as I point at Brum, basically mechanical things.
Daddy?
Can Addie see if there are any ravens in the area?
Roll on perception.
Good question.
So as we're approaching, do we see them?
16.
No, you do not see any ravens.
Okay.
What was your thing?
I was just asking. So as we're getting closer, can we see like the mansion and the farmland? And
Yeah, you
everything
see
at
the
this point?
mansion and farmland. It's up ahead.
Does it look familiar to West?
No, I mean you really want it to, but it doesn't.
It's a question.
I move you guys, but I don't have y'all's tokens, so let me grab y'all's tokens.
I do not like that
what
burn
is
mark.
that?
Yeah,
What is that?
What
What the
Oh, buddy.
Ariell turning around and leaving right now.
Oh, that's a circle that I did not write. Just so you know, it wasn't me. I know I like to do circles on my magic.
I just noticed the thing in it.
The scarecrow that you thought you saw is a charred. I'll say that this is a road that you guys are following. A completely disturbed, charred man, and at this point, Addie, you see one black feather on the floor.
I noticed that there's also 2 Addies and 2 Wests.
Are they really?
Yeah, on the side, yeah.
Oh, I might have copied like an
Who
extra.
are those handsome motherfuckers?
Hey, who are
following
they? And like
Shadow clone jutsu.
dive into the aether.
He's gonna immediately walk up to it once he notices the feather.
Okay, we're gonna go touch the dead thing.
Okay.
It's my job.
Fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Be careful. I follow cautiously in the back.
Yeah, Cole, same.
Okay. You guys have free movement of y'all's minis. You can move them wherever you want. You see the
So,
farm completely the field
go
torch,
like
the trees nearby destroyed. You see a field of orchards also just completely demolished, burned everything in sight. There is an oddity to this. What says, for some reason you keep migrating towards the mansion. You don't notice it, but your body wants to move towards it.
I guess when I get this feeling that I'm being pulled towards the mansion, I'll follow it.
Okay. For the purposes of our map, I'll just say
Kind of look at everybody as they're gathering around this dead thing, and I'm just like,
Oh no, I'm not going inside a circle. Rognarv likes writing circles in his magic, so he's scared of it.
I'm flying above the circle, but I'm going to the body to see what the deal is with that.
If he sees West walking off somewhere else, he was like, "Where are you going?" And then he's gonna follow west, basically.
Okay. So I'll describe the body first, and then what you guys want to do, and then we'll switch over to Rognarv and West. So, all right. As Ariell added Cole, as Ariell's flapping his wings a couple of feet above the ground.
Oh,
you see,
sorry. But also note, I'm gonna tell Cole, Cole, I'm gonna follow west, sending stone.
Yeah, he'll give Rognarv sending stone.
All right, put it on y'all inventory, so keep track of that shit. As you see the body, it is charred. There is scorch marks everywhere. You see that there's chains holding this man so that he cannot move. I see Dickie chiming in. There is roll me perception, you three.
Perception.
He looks maybe human from what you can see. It's burned badly, but I'm sorry?
Dirty 20.
20? Okay. Are you looking at the body as well?
I am.
Okay.
21.
I'm glancing at the body and also scouting, kind of.
Okay.
I'm not staring at the body.
Okay, so 20. All right.
He's surveying.
Ariell, what did you get?
24.
Okay. Cole?
21.
Okay.
It's like, which one?
And Addie.
You got a 21 as well.
All right. So, Oleg, you'll get a little bit different of a thing, but I'll let you know in a second. As there we go. That's what I wanted. As you're looking at the body, you're noticing the burnt marks and everything, the charred vest underneath. You see the feet and the boots have almost like melted onto its skin. The thing that strikes you odd is that it has an overcoat, and that looks pretty clean and new. And you three note something very shiny inside, glisten as the sun kind of passes. And Oleg, as you kind of keep an eye on them and you look to the side, you see up ahead something that strikes you very, very interesting. As you see a large orange black striped tiger just pacing and looking at you, and when you make eye contact with it, you see it just falls underneath a stone, as though it was watching from very far off. But the orange is definitely a contrast with a lot of what's going on here. Also, they're not from this region.
Ariell is going to kind of...
So Oleg saw tiger, you guys saw the new coat. And then you three, Ariell, Cole, and Addie, notice that there is glass inside of that coat.
Yeah. Ariell's going to kind of pull out his pen. And he's going to use it to kind of move the coat out of the way to try to see what it is that's under there.
Roll me dexterity.
Natural 20.
As you barely move, just enough since from your position being kind of flying, you notice that it's several glass vials touching each other with a faint stirring, and it has a red hue that keeps spiraling. And you've noticed these before. Being adventurers of y'all's level, you can recognize that there is a shit ton of alchemist fire attached to this man's body. Unopened, uncorked.
Fire, you say.
So is it safe to say that they can tell that the fire started with this guy, or
this is a separate? The body's burnt and everything's torched, and in addition, there is alchemist flask inside his coat.
I mean, is it safe to say that they would have Well, Addie would assume that the point of the fire started right there.
Roll me a
Asks.
Like he's the center of the fire.
Investigation. Investigation,
Okay.
please.
Could I try to grab the vials out of his?
You can certainly try.
Can Cole stop Ariell from doing that first?
Do you?
Ariell?
How much?
Just kind of like before you even do that.
You got an 18.
Okay, 1 second, Addie. All right, I got your number. Cole.
Yeah, it's like looking over at Ariell before you even do that. From the body, is there a mouth? Like, can... Like
Yeah, it has a jaw. It has a mouth, yeah. The jaw's still attached.
Okay.
It's singed completely. You see the bare teeth and the gums.
Do you want me to still try... Do you want me to try speaking with the dead to at least get an idea of what happened here before the potentiality of the corpse being destroyed?
I will destroy it.
Just like that magic. Yes, I believe that could be useful information.
Maybe help me out here on what questions to ask this guy, guys, aside from what happened here.
Addie, no, it's separate.
How did you die? Who killed you?
Okay.
are
Yeah,
you?
Cole's gonna pull out some incense and cast Speak with Dead.
So what?
5 incest.
Anyway,
Words are hard.
Drastically different
I'm
meanings.
sorry.
Yes, words are hard.
Incense.
Wow,
Okay.
Cole is very incensed by this accusation.
Yeah.
You sus, bro. Reddy's being sus.
Okay. As the 5 smelly good sticks are placed into the ground.
Yeah.
And Ariell, as you kind of move your pen out, you hear the ting 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 of the glass, and everyone hears it. Like they're very attached to that jacket. You get the sense of like that it's very dangerous. You notice the entire area of a complete blaze, or there was, everything singed. You see the destroyed mansion to the side. Cole, what are your 5 questions?
First, asking who he is, who they are.
Roll me a persuasion.
Dope.
Who are you?
What is your name?
What is your quest?
21.
Okay. Who are you is the first one, right?
First question. Yeah.
Okay. As the incense goes into the body, it's gonna be there now. It's the lungs get inflated with air as it looks at you, uncertain of what to trust or not, but it answers its name, Talon.
Last name?
Does not give a last name to this person, Talon.
What happened here?
As the second smelly good stick goes bye-bye. A sign.
Who killed you?
The keepers of the keep.
Cue eye roll.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing.
Make it unhelpful.
This entire time, Addie's... Yeah, he's been entirely squeamish that entire time. He doesn't like dead things talking.
Mm-hmm. Well, Cole also looking over to Ariell like anything. Like, I have 2 more.
We're the keepers of the keep.
Who are the keepers of the keep? Why not?
The ones who've betrayed Whitestone and the newcomers from the Herd of Storm.
Who do the keepers of the keep serve?
So Cole answers that, the last one. Too many to name, but there is a book as our guide. So, West and Rognarv.
Ask that question first.
Yes.
You guys have approached the location. You mentioned it's horribly destroyed. You see a large courtyard with a fountain that used to be there. As you're looking around, one thing that strikes you is odd. You kind of lean over and you kind of grab amongst your dirty mitts. It's a piece of chalk. And a very old, shattered, and burnt book. Child's notes. You see fine clothing and shoes, a stable for horses to be kept.
Where is this book? Like, you were very specific with the book. Where is this book? I'm just curious.
It's amongst the ruins.
Okay.
So we're just kind of meandering through the ruins.
Yeah.
Yes, I would catch up with them at the house after the questions have been asked.
Right. So they're gonna be a little bit doing some things first, and then Ariell will come.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll see what the rest of you guys are doing.
I'll just kind of wander through, kind of seeing if I feel that pull in any direction. But for the most part, I'm just kind of wandering through and picking through things.
Roll me a d20.
Yeah, because
It's a D20.
basically,
It's d20. Mm-hmm.
what did you say with that book again? It was like with childish what?
Just writings,
Oh, okay.
like notes.
6.
What'd you get?
Is there anything important
6.
that I can see?
6. When you look at it, it looks like penmanship class, just writing the same words over and over again with like a distinct like form of how to write it at the top.
Okay.
Okay. Adi, you will do that in a second. A 6, you say? All right.
Mhm.
As you kind of turn around and you swear that when you turn, everything fills in with color and different shapes as though there was a building there. As you're seeing a small child kind of like grab on to something, and you don't know what it is because the child is holding onto it. It's a tiefling child. And but you know it's a piece of stone that just breaks in the child's hands. As when you see that, you see that from the point of view of the child leading on forward into what looks to be a door that was not closed correctly, and being forcefully closed after whoever's inside notices the child. You see a bulbous man with the whip whipping a tiefling woman. And then when the child gets mad and breaks the piece of stone, you see that that man kind of just closes the door, and then you kind of... What the fuck?
That was upsetting.
Mm-hmm.
Kick a piece of rubble over.
You know that a lot of tieflings are not treated well.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And
Yes,
then,
yeah, just for the most part, West is just gonna kind of just be looking through things until Ariell shows up.
Okay. Ariell just lands down, going on to the other group as Addie casts Gentle Repose on the man. You see that the body stops decaying and rotting, cannot be brought back. Is there anything that you guys are doing?
I'm searching for the book.
Roll me a investigation. Oleg, Addie, and Cole. What are you three doing?
Cole's gonna just again not even bother like touching the body. It's like if we touch the corpse, it's gonna set off. Oleg, you okay? Just kind of looks over at him.
Oleg's kind of scanning around, you know, making sure nothing's coming from anywhere. He's just being on the defensive more than anything.
You saw that tiger, but after that, it's pretty safe from where you are at the moment.
Right. Okay, so my guard's not down. I'm
For
pretty
sure.
much following what the group does.
Okay. You see Oleg being on guard. It's usual ready for anything expression.
I got an 18 on investigation.
Okay. Ariell, as you're looking through and trying to find anything of that makes sense, you see lesson plans, you see historical books, not historical as in anything you haven't known. You see a lot of educational material that are books. But you don't find anything as like a master plan or anything of that note. Then you see what you expected from at least the drawings that you were given in the map that you were given. A keep should stand about maybe 3 stories high, 4. If you're judging based on the first level not being exactly the same size as the rest. But what you can see, all of you, is a completely laid down, collapsed, 1.5 floored building.
How is Ariell is
That's
digging
still
through
maybe a couple hours to the side.
As Ariel's digging through things, West is going to say out loud, I think this place might have some significance. I'm kind of seeing things.
Would now perhaps be a good time to meditate again? Or do you think we should look around the grounds some more?
I'm afraid what my...
As Ariell says that, and Wes, you're kind of like still looking around. What you guys all see is something. It looks like Wes literally got shoved from the side and just falls onto the ground. It kind of curls up in a fetal position. Wes, what you see is a little girl with these annoying. You don't know why you hated her, but you hate this little girl with these golden pig locks, a little bit of smudge of chocolate on her face, with a perfect dress, jumping onto a piece of marbles, like ledged, that kind of divides part of the garden that you're staring at. As she jumps on there, and a little boy shoulder checks you and just knocks you onto the ground. And they both point and look at you and just yell, "Disappointment! You want to know why you're called that? That's because you're a disappointment." And then the boy kind of goes over as you're getting up, shoves you back down as you guys see Wes getting up, and then immediately just gets thrown back to the ground. Then a little girl jumps on top of you, West, and just says, "Giddy up, horse," and starts kicking you in the stomach.
My God, I'm getting mad.
And as you're crawling on your knees, the girl kind of pushes you and runs off, and then just turns around, and says, "Hurry up, Dis. You're gonna be late for class. Stop being such a disappointment." And Wes, after that vision, you're on the floor, and your knees are bruised, and you feel like you went a couple rounds with the reefer, and your stomach hurts a lot.
Fucking hate kids. Yeah, West is just gonna get up and.
Are you okay, West?
No, I'm not.
What did you see?
Really upsetting shit. I saw, I guess, what is probably, I guess, just as a kid, and some really stupid shithead kids being mean to him. Before that, I saw a man, the tiefling woman, and that man was whipping her. I'm gonna start kind of walking in the direction that I from the visions I saw the kids go. See if I can try to find the general area.
As
I'm going to, unless West stops me, Ariell is going to put his hand on West's shoulder and close his eyes. And he's going to meditate himself as he walks with West guiding him.
I'll say that you guys are from where you are. Let me
trying to see if he can glean anything from this or see anything himself. Trying to figure out what's going on here.
Roll me percentiles, Ariell.
Okay. So that is a solid 57.
As much as you're trying to, the fact that you're seeing your friend in pain keeps you from really getting a grasp on what's been happening, or you just don't feel a connection. Whatever this is internal to West. So West, you see another thing as you're walking by. As you kind of look through a window, and the window looks familiar, and you can picture there's nothing but just rubble and stone falling, and you even start seeing vegetation start growing through the stone. As if this is old. This is taking a while for anything here to grow, and you're just thinking like how the clothing looks old, the school looks old, the everything looks old. Was there a school attached to this mansion? As you see now small little red hands with these protruding black and purple nails, as your knuckles are all red and bruised. The middle one, the one that you keep using to punch things that has calloused on it, seems to be the reddest at the moment. As you just know that you hold out your hands, as both of you, Rognarv and Ariell, see Wes kind of just shaking his head, holding out his hands as again, almost mimicking what he's seeing in his vision from this child, as a ruler just whoosh, hits you, and it's not just a normal ruler. It's this, and you know, how do you know? You don't know, but you know that they're using a steel-laced ruler because your skin can take it. As this man who speaks in a grim tone, and you know that that's not his voice, but that's how you're remembering his voice. As this pretty skinny man, silk hair pressed way too much, starting to have a widow's peak on him, as he looks at you, as you see from the outside those two kids playing. I'm not here because I want to. I'm here because I'm being paid to teach you, Devil Tongue. Now recite the kings in order again. And then you kind of just wake.
Like place.
As Oleg,
Yes.
Now you see 2 tigers start pacing back and forth, watching y'all.
How far away?
They're probably about 100 feet away.
We got company.
As Cole, Addy, you guys hear that?
What?
Can Addy? He notices those? Like he turn around and see him. Obviously.
If Oleg shows it, then yeah, you see these 2 tigers pacing back and forth.
Pointing in that direction.
He's gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
Nice.
Cole looks over. Those don't belong here.
Those are big kitties.
Those are big kitties. Don't belong here. These are the mountains. Silly tigers.
Neither do we.
Okay, Addy. So they're about 100 feet away. Let me look at this map to. Okay, I can put them on this map. All right. They're at the far edge of the map.
Oh.
So I will do that.
Now that we're here, Ariell hasn't done this in a while. He's gonna cast Locate Object.
What are you looking for?
That thing.
Nope. You're from memory serves. You're a couple of countries that way. So, but it's worth the shot. As I get a couple of tiger minis. Excuse me, while I look through our inventory of miniatures.
I was gonna say, Jesus, also, during the time, Cole would have been going around the perimeter of the circle, just trying to see, like, if the symbol was of anything insignificant, too.
Roll me investigation.
Anything that he had seen.
Oh, tiger.
Prior.
Good boy.
Come on, they're large creatures.
Oh!
I think that's huge. No, that's large.
I'm staying next to Addy.
Oh, no. That's really
The
big.
2 green boys hanging out.
That's a dirty 20.
You see that they don't. They're at the edge. You see that they're trying to hide from y'all with the brush, but because of how burnt everything is, it's not a good job. Also,
they're orange.
They're orange. They're very orange. Addy, you kind of feel, as I'll get to you in a minute, Cole, as... Are they... Roll me nature, Addy. Because there's something funny about these not lions, or tigers. These tigers. Cole, as you kind of looking around, you don't think that the sigil has any meaning. You're not coming up with the meaning. You think that it literally just followed a trace around that's centered on the person and just kind of expanded. But it has nothing to do with the rest of this. The chart here is pretty fresh in comparison to the entire burnt down farmland. What did you get, Addy?
4.
4?
24.
24. Okay, that's different.
Not 20.
Damn.
Not 20, yeah.
Addy, you're looking at it. And you can't help but to feel like, if I wanted to be a tiger, that's what I would do. You don't feel that's what a tiger would do. You feel that's what a person thinking they're a tiger would do.
Oh. Gotcha.
And you're like, there's something wrong about these guys. They're looking at each other and they're nodding. They're communicating with each other.
Okay.
So, what do you... Oleg, Addy, and Cole, what do you guys do?
Addy's gonna walk towards them and speak Druidic to them.
Okay, how far are you walking, my dude?
However far that was.
For...
15 feet.
Okay, 15 feet. I'm gonna move them closer as they look like they're checking you out as well. And what do you say in Druidic? Also because of the map, so I'm kind of squishing everything in.
Oh.
As Oleg just steps behind you. Ready.
Cole's gonna kind of go over here, dude.
He's going to say, hail friends. We mean no harm.
As
As
these,
I hold my sword out.
as you hold your sword up, okay. As you see that these tigers look at Oleg, roll me an insight, Addy.
Where you at, boy? You got an 18.
As you're speaking in a very private and sacred tongue, you really don't think they understood what you said. So I'm going to change this a slight bit.
Cole is going.
What are you doing, sorry?
He's gonna cast Detect Evil and Good. He'll know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet.
Well, Ariell's not here, so no, nothing. As you see both these tigers kind of move up an inch or two, they look at each other, and you see that their claws extend, and they start growling.
He'll repeat what he said in common.
And when you speak common, you see that their ears twerk a bit.
They twerk.
Twerk. And both of them step forward again. It's got a little bit more to the side. As you did cast Speak with Animal, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. As you see the tiger looks at the other one. Really? Tear their flesh. And I need y'all to roll me initiative.
Oh no.
Who? Everybody?
Well, at the moment, only you three. Everybody else is busy doing something else 200 feet away. Until something in this happens and lets them know or triggers anything, it's y'all three.
Oh my god.
The sending stone is with Ariell.
Both of them have the sending stone and they're over in the...
Hey, I'm not the one. I moved there first, so...
Yep.
Oh
Yep.
I mean, I moved there first. Ariell followed.
Whoopsie
Whoopsie dipsy. Alrighty. Oh, look at the time. Perfect enough for a fight. So, 20 plus. Nobody got 20 plus? Okay, no problem. 15 up?
No problem. You're just not gonna die.
17, okay.
I got a 15.
Addy got a 15, okay. I was gonna say, because they also got 15, so Addy goes in front of them. Then Oleg at the end. Alright. With this, Cole, what are we doing? As Addy, you're the only one that I'll give you a action because you're like, oh shit. You know that they spoke and communicate with each other. And it doesn't sound like what an animal would say. Tear their flesh off. This is sports fun. This isn't what an animal thinks when they hunt. This isn't food. This isn't survival. Addy, you have one action. What do you want to do with that action? And then it'll be Cole's turn in initiative.
He is going to... Hold on. I gotta find it on here. He's gonna activate his symbiotic entity.
Okay. As you guys see, as Addy kind of expands his arms and all these glowing spores just emanate and wrap around his body. And some will be spread out here and there. Alright, with that, that's an action. Cole, what do we do?
Well, Cole's seeing the animals. His action is to cast Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
And that's the radius that they go.
As you see, all of you just these plethora of fox skulls just start moving around. Is that correct? I forgot.
Yes.
Okay, make sure. Cool.
And that's pretty much all he can do.
All right. Going with Addy. What do you do?
He is going to cast. Guess he's just gonna go for it and cast Blight.
Okay.
All these poor, sad pieces of shit. Okay.
No.
All right. Which one? Is it?
They have to. It's a con save. They have to make con save.
It's one target or multiple?
Hi, kitties.
What was that?
Is it a one target thing or is it an area?
One target.
Okay, so which one do you choose, left or right?
Let's go left.
All right, this guy right here. Constitution saving throw. Ooh,
Yes.
that is kind of average. That is a 15.
He had to be a 16.
All right, so he gets full effect. Roll me some damage.
So that's 10 d8s of necrotic damage.
Okay, cool.
Hold, please.
Hold, please.
Jesus.
So as you're, are you doing anything else or is it just pure damage right now?
It's just pure damage right now.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to see because I thought it was Oleg's turn. So.
Hold, please. I have to find all my dice. It's a lot of d8s.
Addy, well, one's gonna run towards you.
As
As you kind of release this, your swarms as these spores fly in a spiral in this helix and wraps around this tiger as you see the necrotic energy just fusing through its body and starting to decay and corrupt this tiger. As I'll say that at this point, you hear this roar. As Ariell, Rognarv, and Wes, you kind of just turn around and you see Addy moving his spores as there's 2 Bengal tigers that way.
So we do see them?
Now you do, yeah. So I will...
Shit, Bengals, okay.
Yeah. They're,
wait, hold on.
They're big boys.
They're on the smaller end of the tiger spectrum, but hey.
They're biggie boys right now.
They're biggie boys, yes.
42 damage.
42? Okay. As this should have, and you do feel sorry for the animal. This 42, you said, right?
Mhm.
This should have killed
42.
any animal.
They're not normal animals.
This,
yeah, I think it got
this
that.
kind of shakes it off. As they both look, and you still speak with animals, still casted the green one, as they're
One.
okay. Apologies, the centered one,
The moldy one.
moldy one.
The moldy one.
As they're going to pounce.
Oh.
As you
They
just see
still
this.
make
wait,
a
hold on.
wisdom saving throw because they're now in my circle.
Cole says you're in my safe space.
Oh wow, they
You
both
need to
rolled the
make a
same
wisdom-
number.
And-
That is a total of 5, both of them.
So they're gonna
Addy-
take full damage.
Okay, roll me damage.
Addy also does poison damage if they get into his thing, I think. Hold on.
Sure. Roll me the things that I need to roll. As they're both going to try to pounce on you.
17 radiant damage.
On both of them? Okay.
Yes.
As the fox skulls try to... Alright, this guy's bloody now. Bam, bam, bam. As you see the fox skulls start biting onto this tiger and it starts bleeding profusely on its end. What is the poison thing, Addy?
If they get in within 10 feet of Addy as like a reaction, they'll just get 1d8 die damage.
Oh, okay. I mean, if there's no save or anything, sure. Roll me damage. They're both within the same feet of you.
It's a con save of 16.
Okay. 13 was the highest, so roll me damage. They both take it.
Yay.
Alright, so Tiger moves and is going to do a pounce and moves in a straight line. Is going to use one of its claw attacks. So they both will try to claw at you, Addie.
Cool. They both, one gets 8 damage, one gets 7.
Okay. Which one gets the 8?
The one that's been hit before.
Okay.
The left one. Anyway, what do I do?
I need you in a second, maybe. I will need you to roll me a strength saving throw.
Great.
This one takes some damage. And yeah, these are some hardy beasts. Okay. Okay. First one. Oh, that is a 24 to hit on the first claw attack, and the second one probably misses because that is a 14. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, so only one managed to hit as the other one goes high, but as your spores start poisoning it and just kind of drops to the ground and just growls. You see the other one reach over and starts to break at your feet. So I need you to make me a strength saving throw, or you're knocked prone.
5.
5, you are knocked prone.
Great.
Oh, Addie.
It's fine. You're being protected by the dirt. The Church of Dirt.
The Church of Dirt. As long as there's dirt, you are protected.
Yo, if he dies, he'll just be like, yeah, whatever.
He's like, at least it was in the dirt.
All right, so you're taking a bite attack, and that is 9 points of piercing damage. Sorry, that's a claw attack. 9 points of piercing, and since you're on the ground, it can use its bonus action to try to bite you. So that's going to try to bite you. That's a dice that fell. Hey, Addie, that's a 24.
Yes, that is.
Okay, so you're taking 1d10 of biting damage. That is 9 points of piercing from the bite. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god, there's so much things.
So many.
Well, what was it? 5.
He's just buttering you up.
Addie, as this bite hits Oleg and Cole, you see that the bite mark right on let's say the jugular, as you're like, oh shit, that's a killing blow. You see the tiger kind of leaps up and these dark veins just burst out through his neck.
Oh no.
Through Addie's neck?
Yes.
Oh great, that's his brand, it's great.
So, with that, it is Oleg's turn. Addie, I need you to note that you were bitten and you failed.
Yep.
Please take a note of that. All right, Oleg, what are you doing?
Oleg's going after the one that bit her. He's going with the extra attack.
Okay, so that's the guy. All right, roll me. That's the guy in front. All those dice just sound so horrible for these poor little pups.
Little.
What did you get on the attacks?
Plus 10 to hit, so that's 12, 28, and 28.
Ball hit. Roll me damage.
Alright, so that's 66 plus 18.
It's gonna take some damage. Remember, you do greater weapon fighting, so if you roll 1 or 2, you can re-roll. I believe you took greater weapon fighting, if I remember correctly.
Right. 6, 8, 12 plus 18, 30 points.
30 points total? Okay. Oh, it's definitely bloodied. Let me add that marker. Nope, wrong one. As you slash forward, pierce down underneath, and kind of curve in and just upwards as the tiger roars out loud. I mean, its attention is now on you, Oleg.
Bring it.
All right. So with that, I need Rognarv, Ariell, and Wes to roll me initiative U3, and I'm adding it to the bottom. So, who thinks it got the highest? Just call it out.
21.
Oh, 19 rogue.
16.
All right. So
West rogue target, I believe.
correct. All right. Since Oleg just went, so this marker says that you are 200 feet away from reaching where your character is currently at the moment.
200.
Yes, sir. So keep track of that, and we'll know that in a minute. Cole, what are we doing?
Cole, having seen Addie just fall and take that freaking bite. Because what is the tiger still latched on, or did it start?
No. After Oleg hit it, it is focused on Oleg. Oleg did a lot of damage to it.
Well, the one that's closest to Cole, like seeing it, dumb idea. But since he's close to it and he knows if he backs up, it's gonna probably turn and try to fight him.
Sure.
He's gonna reach his hand out, place it on it, and cast a level 4 inflict wounds.
Nice. That is a roll me to hit, right?
Roll to hit, yeah. Nat 20.
Oh gosh.
Roll to confirm, my good sir.
Holy shit, Cole.
I rolled on an 8.
It still doubles the dice, so that is a critical inflict
That's a
wounds.
lot of d10s.
Yeah. All right. Roll me all those d10s.
Hold on. Because
Are you doing anything else other than damage, or just damage? I'm just saying. So if you're just rolling, you can give me a number. I can go
yeah,
to
that's
Addie.
all he's doing.
Okay. So roll the numbers because it's a lot of damage, a lot of dice.
Yeah.
I'm going to Addie, and then whenever you got that, let me know. So Addie, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Sorry, dog was barking.
No, it's fine.
6.
Is he still prone?
He is still prone.
Yeah, he'll try to get up.
Okay, I don't think it's an. Is it an amp to if you get up from prone?
I mean, he's still in the space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't move through. No, they would have just got an advantage on the attack against you. That's all. So yeah.
Also, is he bleeding at all? Like, is he having a bad time?
Are you bloodied?
No.
Then.
But he got bit in the jugular.
Yes, you have
So-
two large bite marks on you, but again, you're like, he should have tore my neck. I should not have survived that.
What?
That was intentional.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, I just wanted to have him get up.
So half your movement to get up. You're no longer prone.
He is going to. Let me see if he has a weapon.
Jesus, 39 points in necrotic damage.
39 points of necrotic damage.
God.
Oh, it's not looking good at all for this guy, but he's still up.
Oh, it was double, right?
You're doing double the dice, yeah, so roll the dice again.
Oh my god!
You crit it.
I only calculated 6.
Alright, yeah, roll me those dice again. So, Addie, this guy looks like Cole is taking care of it very well. As you stand up.
39 so far.
He's gonna do chill touch on the other one.
Alright, roll me it.
That's a nat 20.
Roll me to confirm.
Wow.
Ouch.
Tigers are dead.
Ouchies.
Dead. D-E dead.
D-E-D dead.
Dead. That's how West spells dead. D-E dead.
D.
Jesus, really quick.
D.
Did you already,
I already put the 39. Yeah.
Okay, so let me.
It's okay. No, tell me the full. I can just add 39 to his HP.
Okay.
Whatever's
Yeah,
easier for
20.
you. 20 damage?
Yep. 7, 7, and a 6.
Did you double the dice because you critted?
Did he crit?
I thought you said you got a nat 20.
Yeah, you
Oh
said
yeah,
nat
he
20.
did. I'm not used to y'all's rules.
Okay,
Excuse
so,
me, 81 points of necrotic damage.
alright. As you put your hand on it and just explodes in carnage.
God!
Wait, what was the total?
81. It was 12d6 in necrotic.
He fucking anime splattered him.
So Addie, what did you get total?
The new damage is 38.
38, okay. As this guy's not looking so good, and you see a thing. God, what am I doing? Okay, I almost said it's HP out loud. As that happens, you see the tiger starting to shrink. All right, Addy, as you put your hand on it, and this ghostly appeared hand goes through and just starts. Is it necrotic or ice damage? I forget.
It's necrotic.
As again, just the rake of pure necrotic energy goes through its body, and you see it starts decaying from within. Anything else, Addy, or that's it?
He's just gonna watch and try to see what's going on.
Okay.
Has he seen anything like this before?
Not that I know of. Have you?
I gave you free reign. I don't know.
Then no, you have not. As Oleg,
See, nope. Yeah.
This guy's gonna try to do you an attack.
Bring it.
Okay. All right, he's going to multi-attack. That is going. All right, so 2 claws. Oh wow, that is a 10 and an 11. Wow, it just, as you see a mile away, as it kind of leans over and you just parry again. No skill whatsoever.
Bitch.
As it is your turn, Oleg. What do we do?
Going after it again. 3
All right.
whacks.
Roll me attacks.
Oh. It's gonna
16,
be
15, and fuck, plus 10.
Yeah.
11.
And all of them hit. Roll me damage. I mean, they have no armor on them. It's just their natural skin.
66 plus 18. Oh, crap. 15, 24 plus 18, 42.
Oh god.
As the tiger lunges forward, you just and make it impale itself onto your blade. As its mouth is in you move up, you kick it with your foot, and you just slash it right on its chest as it falls over. And at this time, Wes, Rognarv, all you guys are running forth. I'll say that you see this before it ends, as the first one. At this moment, the tiger that Oleg just killed shrinks down to the size of a large... It's still a tiger, you know, but it's smaller. It's almost like the size of a very large dog, but it's still a tiger. As the other one starts molding and twitching, and it's dead, but it's a human man. And same thing with the other tiger.
Oh my god.
As Addy, you feel this sharp pain in your neck. And you touch your skin and you're like, you're burning hot. Fever.
No.
Right.
Pass out.
Oh no.
And
Yes, I'm so for this.
we're going to end.
Oh,
Yes. What's?
I'll wait for next game.
Okay, so that's where we're gonna end tonight's game.
Wes says, well, he's fucked.
As you guys escaped the dire trolls, had a lot of information going on in West's head. They discovered a man who has a lot of alchemist fire on it. 2 tigers that were patrolling. That when they died, they turned into people. And Addy is not reacting well to the bite mark on its neck.
No.
So we'll edit this, put it on YouTube, and it'll be on Spotify hopefully by tomorrow morning.
Now she's a Weretiger.
Transformations aren't fun.
Yes.
If you do them correctly. So.
Hey, excuse me. What was that?
They're not fun if you do them
correctly. Is that
correctly.
a call out? You fight? You want to fight?
Oh, now you want to fight.
I'm trying to remember any time that there has been any lycanthropy in your game.
None.
All right, I'm like, I have no idea where this anger is coming from, but I'm enjoying it. So, yeah, all that aside, please remember to love each other. Please remember to be kind to one another. Our merch info's down below. Our friends' merch info's down below. The Alistair Project. we have 2 other YouTube channels, Let's Play channel and an interactive just things. So yeah, we'll see you next time. Adios. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.